$57K white Mercedes convertible. Is Sister Wives Kody Brown's hot car splurge a sign he was loaded before Coyote Pass sale, or does he have money problems? Clues his financial situation might have led him to sell the land. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is living high on the hog as the famous patriarch reportedly bought a white Mercedes-Benz C-Class cabriolet convertible that typically costs at least $57,000 and can cost a lot more depending on how tricked out it is. The fact that he splurges on hot cars, fancy houses, and an array of glitzy David Yurman jewelry designs makes it seem like Kody's got megabucks, but when it comes to financial situations, looks can be deceiving. Kody recently unloaded the cursed patch of land known as Coyote Pass for $1.5 million, but pocketed only $750,000 after making the gentlemanly decision to give his exes, Janelle and Mary Brown, larger shares of the property. Those women received $375,000 apiece. Everyone seemingly made good money on the sale, but Cristin Brown, who'd given her share back to the Brown family. Now that Kody's got his Coyote Pass windfall, is he on easy street, or does he need even more money to finance what appears to be a luxe lifestyle? Robyn's husband has had financial problems in the past. A Sister Wives teaser previously revealed that Kody got a new car, and the sleuths at the Janelle Brown fan community at Facebook appear to have found the specific make and model, although there's no hard proof as seen above. If he did buy this design, it wouldn't be out of character, as he was notorious for riding around with Robyn Brown in a snazzy white Lexus convertible. Sometimes the patriarch kept his blonde curls from blowing around by wearing a trendy visor. TV shows Ace has shared that Kody did in fact buy this type of vehicle, so it's fairly safe to assume that he's got a ride that many people might envy. Mercedes-Benz manufactures automobiles that are bona fide status symbols. Even Madonna, who can drive absolutely anything, prefers to swan around in Mercedes-Benz sedans. It's time to share some details about a typical base model. At the cheapest trim, Mercedes C-Class Cabriolet, C300, convertible. What features does it have? Why is it such a coveted car? While the exact year his car was made isn't known, a quick browse of the official Mercedes-Benz USA website provides a treasure trove of details about the 2023 version of the sleek and exciting vehicle. The convertible provides, as per the automaker, the ultimate open-air motoring experience. To find out more, a little digging was required. Note, the 2023 version may actually be an older model than what Kody has, so his auto could be even more feature-packed. Here are the 2023 features for a base trim. This sporty vehicle is costlier than a Mercedes-Benz A-Class. However, it's less luxurious than some high-echelon designs from the same manufacturer. While it's more compact than the full-size sedans the company produces, it's got expensive good looks and a posh vibe, as per car and driver. Kody must feel like a king when he's got his Queen Robyn in the passenger seat. Feeling the wind in his hair and hearing the muscular roar of the expertly engineered motor must give him one heck of a buzz. While he's got a fancy ride, Kody actually filed for bankruptcy once, as did every one of his exes. Only Robyn hasn't taken that step. Above, Kody shows off his David Yurman signet ring. It's rugged, it's bold, and its stallion motif calls to mind the Rolling Stones tune, Wild Horses. Robyn has a matching ring, so maybe they thought of the poignant, romantic song before they slipped these upscale rings on each other's fingers. Kody also flaunts a sapphire blue David Yurman amulet pendant, which has been compared to the James Cameron-directed epic Titanic's Heart of the Ocean necklace. Kody and Robyn own a home that they recently purchased for over $2 million. Then there's Robyn's creepy doll obsession, as per Katie Paulson from Without a Crystal Ball via Instagram. What is clear is that Kody and Robyn are high rollers. They're living large and don't seem to get too heated about their spending habits, even if they do need to pull out the plastic to pay for what they buy. Since Robyn felt financially safe enough to blow $70K on American Girl dolls and clothes for her toys to wear, there is some circumstantial evidence that they are loaded. However, there's no proof. In the past, Kody's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, called out her own father at her YouTube channel for spending very crazy. This is a man who has listened to Janelle's complaints about having no money after their decades-long spiritual union ended. Kody filed for bankruptcy back in 2005. He filed jointly with then-wife Mary Brown. Kody Brown, once the charismatic and controversial patriarch of TLC's Sister Wives, has been spotted behind the wheel of a flashy white Mercedes convertible, a luxury ride that reportedly cost him a cool $57,000. For a man whose family empire has seemingly been crumbling on national television, the expensive car has fans and critics alike wondering, was Kody secretly well off even before the sale of the infamous Coyote Pass land? Or is this splashy vehicle just the latest clue that his financial house of cards is toppling? The Mercedes, a sleek and modern symbol of wealth and freedom, stands in stark contrast to the turmoil Sister Wives viewers have witnessed over the past few seasons. From explosive breakups with Cristin, Janelle, and Mary to mounting drama with Robin, his last remaining wife, Kody's world has been anything but stable. Add to that the long dragged-out saga over Coyote Pass, the parcel of land in Flagstaff that was supposed to be the Brown family's dream homestead, and you have a man seemingly caught between lofty ambitions and financial disarray. So what's the truth behind the Mercedes splurge? Clue number 1. A last hurrah before the fall. For some, the car represents a desperate grasp at a new identity. Kody is no longer managing 4 wives and a sprawling polygamist household. He's no longer the family man with an oversized minivan. Could the Mercedes be a symbol of reinvention or rebellion? A white convertible, after all, screams midlife crisis energy. It may suggest Kody was trying to assert his independence or show the world, and perhaps Robin, that he still had control over his image, his finances, and his future. But such a flashy purchase could also be interpreted as a last hurrah, a final indulgence before reality sets in. People in financial distress often make sudden, extravagant purchases as a way to momentarily escape the weight of their stress. If this is the case, Kody's shiny new ride might be more of a financial red flag than a flex. Clue number 2. Coyote Pass. The timing raises eyebrows. The timing of the car's purchase is also telling. Rumors began swirling shortly after the Coyote Pass land, which had sat dormant for years despite promises of building, was sold off. The land had been a central point of tension in the family, with each wife holding varying stakes. For a long time, Kody insisted it was their future. But now, that future is gone. Selling Coyote Pass might have seemed like a smart move to clear debts, simplify assets, or divest from shared ownership following the unraveling of his polygamous lifestyle. But here's where it gets complicated. If Kody used the sale to fund his Mercedes, it could mean the proceeds weren't strictly used to settle financial obligations. Was he really that loaded before the sale, or did the liquidation of the land serve a more self-serving purpose? Clue number 3. Robin's home still looms large. Let's not forget that Robin and Kody reportedly live in a nearly $900,000 home in Flagstaff, a major financial commitment on its own. The house has long been a point of resentment for the other wives, especially as they were encouraged to rent or live in less permanent spaces. If Kody had such a firm financial foundation, why was there such a disparity in housing quality among the wives? Maintaining a large mortgage, raising kids, and juggling the cost of the show's production pressures, yes, some of which fall on the stars themselves, hardly adds up to the image of a man with disposable income for a luxury vehicle. It leads some fans to speculate that Kody might actually be struggling, and that the car might be less proof of wealth and more evidence of denial. Clue number 4. No longer the TLC cash cow. With fewer wives on board, fewer children under one roof, and less confusion to film around, the question must be asked. Is Sister Wives even as profitable for Kody as it once was? For over a decade, the Brown family benefited from TLC paychecks, brand partnerships, book deals, and public appearances. But as the family fractured, so too may have their financial viability. Some fans believe the show's longevity has come at a cost, one that may no longer be sustainable without the full cast of wives. If TLC scales back support or eventually pulls the plug, Kody's main source of income could vanish. Buying a Mercedes in that context seems ill-advised at best. Clue number 5. Ego over equity. Kody Brown has always had a strong personality. Some would even call it ego-driven. If he felt embarrassed by the slow collapse of his polygamous dream, it's possible the car was a way to regain power, prestige, or public attention. He may be living by the mantra, look successful and you'll be seen as successful.